Hi guys, I am Vignesh. Now we are going to take a look on how to design this worm gear by using of two different kind of formations. One is using a simple swept-to-post features. The another one is forming an helix curve and create the same swept-to-post features to create this pattern. First take a look on it. Select a top plane and create a new sketch. Simply draw one circular profile and may assign the dimensions of 30 mm diameter. 30 mm diameter. Then exit the sketch now. Afterwards, use an extruded boss to create a solid body up to the distance of 100 mm. Also select a midplane. If you look at the 2D drawing, it is clearly explained 100 mm. So overall thickness is, that is the height is 100 mm. Once you mention the height, automatically the shaft, the initial body is created now. Now we are going to develop the main features. So select a front plane and create new sketch. Take it into a normal plane. Then draw one simple rectangular profile. Look at this position, it is under the distance of 6 mm. So use the corner rectangle, starts from this particular point. Then assign the dimensions. First we need to position the sketch. The vertical dimension is nothing but 6 mm. So mention 6 mm of distance. And look at this portion, then we need to assign the horizontal dimensions as well as the vertical dimensions. The horizontal dimensions, if you take a look on this area, it is 5 mm. So mention 5 mm. Then the vertical dimension, it is nothing but 4 mm. So mention 4 mm. The first primary profile is drawn on the front plane. Exit the sketch. Again select a front plane, create a new sketch. Then draw another profile. Same as like just drawing one vertical line profile. And fix this endpoint, that is an initial endpoint compared to our previous profiles using our horizontal constraints. Then we need to assign the overall dimensions, vertical dimensions. What is the exact distance of it? If you look at the revolutions, there is 7 different types of revolutions under the worm gear portions. If you just take a look on the section view, the overall dimension is 74.15 mm. But each and every gear portions have a 4 mm. So if we need to create a worm gear in between the structure, we need to reduce the values by 74.15 minus 4 mm is called 70.15 mm. Within the portions only we can able to achieve this area. Now use and swept to boss, select a sketch profile as a rectangular profile and path curve is nothing but the vertical line. Under the follow path, select the type called specify twist value, also choose a revolution type. And how many number of the revolutions? Basically, it takes start from the initial portions to the final portion. It comes under 7 revolutions. But if you apply a same kind of revolutions in the swept boss features, it takes 8 revolutions because it is considered from the secondary one to final one. Then the overall revolution, it is nothing but 8 revolution. So we need to reduce the values up to 6 revolutions only. Then automatically it takes place. The overall revolution is nothing but 7. Just we need to reduce the value. It calculates from the secondary to the final itself. Once we develop this worm gear portion, next apply the fillet on the sharp edges. Use a fillet, then assign the radius. It is nothing but 3 mm, clearly mentioned on the section view area. Select the bottom edges, bottom sharp edge as well as the top sharp edge. Once we selected, automatically the worm gear gets created by using of simple swept boss features. It is one of the type simply drawn by using of 3 different features formations. Okay. Next, type 2. Just delete this previous features and select plane from the reference geometry. Go to reference geometry, select a plane and choose the top faces. Then look at this offset distance. If you just compare to our sketches, the offset distance is nothing but 6 mm. So under 6 mm, select a flip offset. It is directly place this plane opposite to the structures. Then choose this plane and create new sketch on the category. Select plane and create new sketch. Then take it into a normal view. Now I am going to use the convert entities to transfer this circular edges into a circular sketch. Then exit the sketch. Afterwards, we need to convert this into an helix curve. So choose an helix curve in a curve category and select the circular profile. Look at this type. Now I am selecting the type called height and revolutions. Mention the overall height. It is nothing but 70.15 mm compared to our previous one, and the revolution is 6 revolution. Then only it takes the overall revolution is 7 revolutions. Okay. Automatically the starting angle is mentioned as 0 degree. Now if you choose a front plane, we cannot able to draw another profile. So if you select a right plane, we can able to draw another profile. So select a draw right plane and create new sketch. Then hide the overall plane and select this helix curve. Using convert entities to create a new sketch and transfer this into a construction line. After that, use it as corner rectangular profile. Start from its particular point, simply draw one. Then assign the dimensions. The horizontal dimension is nothing but a 5 mm. Then the vertical dimension is 4 mm. Then exit the sketch. We can also edit the construction line also. So select and edit the sketches and draw one simple construction line vertically. Afterwards, trim the excess number of the entities under that. So using trim entities, remove the excess number of the portions from one point to another point, one by one. Once we remove the excess number of the portions, then we can easy to select the 3D curve also. Now go to Swept to Boss, choose this rectangular profile and select this 3D curve as a path curve. Once we use the Swept to Boss features, automatically the solid features created. None of the additional options are selected under that. Then use the fillet formations. Choose this bottom edges as well as the top edges under tangential positions to form a fillet portions. These are the another type of gear formations under by using of Swept to Boss features. Now let's compare the two different features formations. The right one is nothing but a simple Swept to Boss features formation. The left one is we develop a 3D curve, that is form an helix curve. After that, using a Swept to Boss to create this features formations. Next, we need to create one small portion called chamfer. So select a chamfer and choose both the top circular edges as well as the bottom circular edges. Under the distance and angle of 2 mm 45 degree, we can able to make this pattern. There is a two additional features are created compared to our left one. So simply using a Swept to Boss features also, we can able to make that. Thank you.